Hello everyone, this is the Whistling Mystic, and I wanted to make a basic video for those wanting to learn tarot. This is going to be a walkthrough of the Major Arcana, the 22 Major Arcana cards in the tarot, also referred to as the Fool's Journey, and we're going to just walk through these very basically. I will do more videos in the future that are more specific to each card and the symbolism. This is just going to be the basic themes. And then we'll also do the basic themes of each one of the suits. Now this video is meant to be played in the background when you're cooking or if you're trying to get to sleep. It's really just meant to be background played over and over. You can put it on repeat so that over time you just learn the tarot through osmosis rather than having to try and memorize. So this isn't really meant to be entertaining, it's just wallpaper in the background that you can listen to and integrate over time. And if it just sounds nice and puts you to sleep, all the better. The knowledge will still come through in time. So let's begin. We're going to start the Fool's Journey with the 0 card of pure potential. This is curious, open, childlike wonder, carefree, free-spirited, no worries or fears, taking a leap of faith towards adventure, experiencing the here and now, taking life as it comes, face to the sun, pure potential. At this point in the Fool's Journey, anything is possible, and why not? Following the Fool is the Magician. Themes of the Magician. If the Fool says that anything is possible and represents pure potential, the Magician begins the manifestation process of bringing that potential into form and making it real. The themes are vision, decision, action, creation, consciously creating your reality, manifesting your desires, bringing ideas into form with mastery, working wonders, channeling the spirit force, the divine spark into tangible results. And the Magician has all the tools needed at his disposal on the table. So work your magic with swagger like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. Next, after the Magician, is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess themes are mysterious, intuitive, psychic, soulful, receptive. It's about inner knowing, deep wisdom, esoteric knowledge, secret knowledge, listening within. Passivity allows the unconscious to emerge. Hidden wisdom lies within. Intuition is the language of the soul, so we must get quiet and listen. Something's cooking. This is the incubation period. After the High Priestess comes the Empress. And the Empress is enjoying all the earthly pleasures of the material world and the 5 senses. It's sensual, fruitful, abundant, creativity, creation, motherhood, grounding energy, fertility, supportive females, nurturance, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, art, Mother Earth, and birth. Following the Empress is the Emperor. And the Emperor themes are exercising authority, confidence, assertion, responsible, rational, dutiful, disciplined, the enforcer, order, rulership, code of conduct, stability, father figure, boss, leadership, control of the physical world, and honoring rules and laws. What needs form and structure? Following the emperor is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the teacher. Wisdom, doctrine, conformity, religion, philosophy, ethical system, conventional morality, dogma, spiritual teacher, and keeper of the sacred. If you consider the high priestess representative of the spiritual feminine, empress as the physical feminine, the emperor as the physical masculine, and the Hierophant the spiritual masculine. The Hierophant once referred to the teacher of a particular dogma or religion, but slowly it has become the teacher of wisdom, keeper of the sacred, as the wisdom traditions have become a melting pot or spiritual buffet. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The card may also mean it's time to become a teacher. Following the Hierophant is the Lovers. And the Lovers card primarily is about attraction, harmony, partnership, reconciliation of opposites, recognition of duality, balance, win-win situations, and deep connections. It's combining the elements of the head and the heart, feeling and intellect, yin and yang, dark and light, female and male, conscious and subconscious, choices between security and risk, respectable and exciting, reason and passion, etc. The depiction of the 3 lines of the tarot, so there's 22 cards. Each line has 7 cards. The first line being 0 through 7. The next line being the next 7, and the next 7. So this particular card is a depiction of those 3 lines. So we have the conscious, the subconscious, and then the superconscious. The first line of the tarot is the conscious, the out in the world. The next line is the subconscious, which is the inner life. And then the last line of the tarot being the superconscious, spirit, or the angelic. It's an integration of the light, the dark, and the integration. It can mean so many things in a reading, primarily partnership, romantic, professional, or otherwise, that becomes so much more. The union facilitates a leveling up for all involved. And the last line the last card of the first line of the Major Arcana is the Chariot card. Themes of the Chariot card are harnessing energies, strong will, pursuing a goal, proving yourself, moving forward, overcoming obstacles, determination, willpower, drive, and success, achievement, triumph, victory over instincts, maintaining control by force of will. You may be called upon to keep control of more than one driving force. Tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, perseverance, and the sheer will to manifest a triumphant outcome. Harness all energies in the direction of your purpose. Success will follow. The next card, which is the first card of the second line in the tarot, is Strength. Themes of the Strength card: quiet power, trust through mutual respect, courage, self-control, strong in spirit, self-disciplined, resilient, grace under pressure, constancy despite challenges, taming your animal nature, inner strength, gentle power, composure, reconciliation of lower and higher self, endurance, handling intense emotional situations calmly, harnessing primal energy. It's also referred to as the Lust card. Strength with gentleness, the power of kindness. John Milton said, "He who reigns within himself and rules his passions, desires, and fears is more than a king." Following the Strength card comes the Hermit. And this is the beginnings of the inner life. Themes of the Hermit are awakening to your inner guide, contemplative, introspective, self-examining, distancing yourself to hear yourself, going within, soul-searching, withdrawal, solitude, finding answers by going within, being a guiding light for others. Stillness activates the unconscious mind. As Buddha said, "Be ye lamps unto yourselves." Next is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune signifies that change is coming. Fate, destiny, turning points, the cycle of life. Delays are over, a shift in fortune, new doors are opening, a lucky break, putting plans in motion and getting results. Inertia. Inertia in that what goes around comes around. The laws of karma and reincarnation, consequences of our actions, good or bad. After the Wheel comes Justice. Justice card is positioned in the exact center of the 3 lines of the Major Arcana. It's discerning, reasonable, fair, just, a fair outcome, acting with integrity, trusting divine order, legal issues resolved, divine balance, karma, the law of cause and effect. Stick to your principles. Trust that your side will be seen and heard clearly, and a fair decision will be made. Followed by the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man themes are about acquiring a new perspective, surrender, suspension, reversal, delay, in limbo. The Hanged Man is the waiting game. Losing position or status, forced to see things from a different perspective, stagnation and frustration leading to illumination, suspending disbelief to receive higher knowledge, spiritual awakening, a calmness in knowing that life is messy and that upside down cake has its own sweetness. This card is about new vision. And then we have the Death card. The Death card is about metamorphosis, about transition, endings, letting go, closure, transformation, liberation, renewal, and clearing away. It's the ending of an era, a cycle, a situation, a circumstance, a mindset, a pattern, or a relationship. The Death card signifies letting go of someone, something, a pattern, a belief, an attitude. Something in your life needs to transform or end, or has ended. It's a time of change. And the last card in the second line of the tarot is Temperance. Temperance refers to integration, alchemy, art, healing, creativity, synthesis, synergy, combining the physical and the spiritual, integrating opposites, creating win-win situations, combining things creatively, creating balance, blending different elements of your life in a new and creative way, moderation, the blending of fire and water. This card is about the metaphorical Midas touch and turning lead into gold, your wounds into gifts, etc. And the first line, or the first card of the third line of the tarot and the Major Arcana is the Devil card. The Devil is about oppression, suppression, restriction, temptation, fear, shadow, negativity, addiction, the scapegoat, and trauma bonds. It's about being chained to the need for approval or the need for self-destruction, addiction, or depression. It also refers to projections, blaming, abusing or accepting abuse, choosing to ignore or suppress the truth, feeling bound to a situation or person through guilt or fear. The oppressor or oppressed relationships and manipulation. This can also mean the Dionysian party card, which refers about group revelry with the purpose of lightening the psyche. So it can go either way. It can be an oppressive boss, an oppressive relationship, codependent bonds, but it can also just mean kind of a party to a big bonfire in the community to lighten the psyche of the people, depending on what cards are around it. And the next card is the Tower card. So the Tower card refers to upheaval, chaos, unexpected and unasked for change, being shocked out of complacency, losing a secure position, shaking up the status quo, learning the hard way, inevitable, unavoidable change, sudden disruption, or major change. Although this change appears negative and most likely highly uncomfortable at present, in time it is usually seen as a great blessing. It's a course correction via divine intervention meant to put you in a better lane of travel, back on your path. And after the Tower, the Star. Hope restored, renewal, healing, optimism, revival, replenishment, peace of mind, positivity, spiritual joy, pouring out gratitude as challenges fade away, belief in a bright future, nurturing a dream, spiritual uplift, wish fulfillment, healing and manifestation energy. Following the Star is the Moon card. The Moon is about psychic awareness, vivid dreams, messages, imagination, Empathic, emotional, ethereal. It's regarding the inner landscapes, adventures in other realms, dimensions, and states. Psychic impressions. Not everything is as it appears. With the moon card, we are learning to see with night vision. And following the moon is the sun card. The sun is radiance, optimism, illumination, vitality, energy, joy, fortune, confidence, success, and leadership. It's about letting your light shine bright. Achieving goals. It is your day in the sun. Enjoying life. Shine, baby, shine. Following the sun is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is about getting the call. It's about your calling, awakening, rebirth, redemption, second chances, forgiveness, personal freedom, reinvention, and upliftment. It's a second lease on life, awakening to your calling, your mission, your destiny, or purpose. Hearing the call to fulfill that destiny and understanding your life's purpose. Rise above and accept the mantle of your calling. It's also called up from the emotional dead, where you're looking at things not from a gray perspective, but in color, because you have now found your purpose and calling. And the last card of the Major Arcana is the World card. The World card is about wholeness, completion, harmony, contentment, peace, liberation, fulfillment, accomplishment, reaping rewards, feeling on top of the world, and engaging in life fully. It's about a sense of belonging and rewards for your efforts. You feel the freedom to move in any direction, and the world is your oyster. And that concludes the Major Arcana Basic Themes video, and it will be followed up by each of the suits. And again, this is just meant to be played as background noise so you can integrate the 22 cards of the Major Arcana over time. Thank you for watching.